Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. Today's video is about this little guy right here. Yes, this little guy, Sacha Buttercup powder. Yes, I'm going to show you 7 different ways. I'm going to show you some different ways in which you can use this little Sacha Buttercup powder. This can go a long way, a really long way. So I hope you stick around to watch this video. It is interesting, and without further ado, let's get straight into the video. First thing you can do using the Sacha Buttercup powder is using it above the eyebrows. It's already filled and you already concealed around the eyebrows, around the, let me zoom up so you all can see a little more. Right, this area here and here that you use the concealer can tend to get a little greasy. Just like this, into the powder like this. Knock off a bit. Just take the powder that's left on the brush and you want to pass it gently around, just like dab it around the, on top of the eyebrow. And what this does, it will help the concealer to not be greasy, so it will kind of set the concealer in place, right? Just like this. Next, I'm going to prep for my eyeshadow, and that is, I'm applying the concealer on my eyelids like this. What you can use the Sacha Buttercup powder for is to set the concealer on your eyelids. Take your small beauty blender, close your eyes and set it. And what the powder does, it diminishes. What the powder does, it melts into the skin, so you don't even have to worry about you are putting too much or none of that. The powder is so fine that it just melts into the skin. This is Sacha Buttercup Dark that I'm using. There is a dark one and there's a light one. The light one is for persons who are almost pink in complexion, like really fair, and even persons lighter than me, than my complexion, they use dark in the Sacha Buttercup powder. Sacha Buttercup powder is by using it as a face primer. Yes, I wouldn't believe how this can make your makeup last all day long, believe it or not. Okay, so what I like to do sometimes is, depending on where I'm going, I would use this method because it really helps the foundation to last longer, right? So let me pour some into the cover. So what I like to do is take a wedge, dip it into the powder, knock it off a little bit, and I just want to gently, I want to pass it around the face. I already moisturized before I came here, so just want to take a time and pass it onto the face like this. Oh, it's falling on my clothes. This is a oily skin tip. If you have really super oily skin, this would help. Applying the powder before you're applying the Sacha Buttercup powder before your foundation. I like to put a little more than normal because I have oily skin. So I'm going to apply my foundation, and I'll be right back. Today for foundation, I'll be using the Sacha Second Skin foundation. Not my favorite, but my friend told me about this, and she absolutely loved it. She loved it, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite foundation. Probably I will try the camouflage to see how the camouflage will work for me, but the Second Skin is definitely not my favorite. So when you get to this stage, you just want to blend out And the next way you can use this Sacha Buttercup powder is by setting your highlighter. Right, so I'm just going to blend out. Is by setting your concealer or your highlighter underneath your eyes. Right, so you just want to dip it. And everywhere that you applied concealer, I use for the Sacha Buttercup powder is using it as a finishing powder. And what is that? That is just simply as soon as you apply your foundation, if you are not into all the highlighting and so on, you can use it as a face powder. Hence you're using a finishing powder, because it just finishes your face, right? So if you want, you can still go ahead and apply this all over the face. Right, and you are not going to look white, you are not going to look yellow, right? So I'll just apply it all over the face for you all can see. And but what I will do is pass my normal face powder over this, because I like that brownish effect kind of, right? But you can use this as a finishing powder, and this is exactly what a finishing powder is. So you can set the rest of the face. You are setting the entire foundation with this powder as well. And the good thing about this powder is when you take pics with flash, it does not show. This is one of their #1 product on the market, the Sacha Buttercup powder, because this stuff is really excellent. It's really good. The way to use the Sacha Buttercup powder is to carve out under the cheeks, is to carve out under the cheeks or the side of the face that you contoured, right? So you just want to dip into your, like this end here, this side, and you want to bring it down like this. Once you dust off, you would see that sharpness there. Where I like to apply the Sacha Buttercup powder is to my lips, believe it or not. And by applying this to my lips, it helps the lipstick to last a little longer. So what I do is just apply a little bit to the lips. Especially if you are wearing a lipstick that is super greasy. Right, it just dries the lip a bit. Another tip for the Sacha Buttercup powder is if you are applying concealer around the lips after you finish applying your lipstick, just to get that sharpness around the mouth, you can use the Sacha Buttercup powder to set around it like this. And that will help your concealer to stay in place. Okay, so that's it for my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it was helpful for you. I hope it was useful for you. And if you have any other ways in which you use the Sacha Buttercup powder, you can comment down below and let me know. I would appreciate it. I would love to try something new, and I will see you in my